Hey there, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome back to Project O. Quick video. I know it's been a little bit since I posted one. However, school priorities, guys. School priorities. I love to build. I don't have a whole lot of time to build, so I just kind of work on stuff as I have time. The big thing is, just because I'm not building, or I'm not painting, or I'm not doing anything, doesn't mean that I don't keep up with you guys. Some of you guys are built some pretty jam up stuff. A lot of stash ads coming up. Um, some of these kits, I do still buy kits. Uh, Whenever I see one, whenever I see you guys build one out, and I'll run on over to Hobby Lobby. And they have them, I'll pick them up because I know if I don't pick them up, they'll be gone. So I have a lot of sealed kits. Some of them I do open up just to see them, just because I get excited, and some of them I get started and start working on them. As of late, everybody knows a good modeler, great modeler actually, and someone I met just this past month at Acme. Um, had a slip and fall, and I was just thinking of something that just kind of popped in my mind. But I'll bring it up here in a minute. I was just gonna go through some stash ads and go over some things that I'm gonna be working on here in the near future. So I'm gonna flip this around so that we can get to it. And I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I picked up from what I call my hobby shop, which is my storage. And I'll be looking into some of these builds coming up. I've been watching my new friend, I guess you could say. Once you meet somebody, shake their hand and sit there and talk for 20 minutes or so. I guess I guess you consider him your friend. You leave excited that you finally met one of these YouTube celebrities, and they recognize you when you go on their live stream. Fred Henry, I've caught some of your live streams. I didn't catch your last one, buddy, but I saw the video afterwards. Super excited. It's funny. Everybody that goes on there is just I'm telling you, the personalities all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, and all these modelers. Um, it keeps his community thriving. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody. I've picked up a couple more subs. So I've got to get on the ball, guys, and start building and really showcasing some of my hidden talents, and trying to keep up with some of you builders out there. Some of you guys I will never touch. Some of the stuff you guys do is just amazing. I'll never be able to touch that. But most of my stuff I don't really detail out. I just build as far as shelf queens. But I enjoy looking at them, and I know my sons and everybody that comes over to visit, they also get a good a good pleasure out of seeing my models. But anyways, I'll flip this around, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I've picked up from my hobby shop and from some of the other hobby shops around. Well, all right, everybody. Um, a few of the or conversations going on right now, as everybody knows, is the um, hobby shops. Why they don't stick around. Here in Georgia, there's been some really good hobby shops that haven't stuck around. Sometimes you talk to the owners, and they tell you that nobody else wants to take over. Um, I've built models, and I've actually put them on display at some of these hobby shops, and they'll call me up and say, "Hey, can you come get your models, because we're closing our doors, and it's kind of sad." Here in I don't know, the metro area, Atlanta, Georgia metro area. We had a real good one called Pearl Harbor Hobbies. I used to keep some of my models there on display, some of my military stuff. And he called me up one day. This was years ago. And he told me he was shutting down, so I picked up my stuff. And I went back one day, and he shut down quicker than he had said he was. But miss him, great guy. Always had it. Anything you could ask for, he always had it there. And then today, I didn't realize it, but I've been going to his hobby shop in Riverdale. It's a train store actually, but he does have plastic, and um, his name is Bob. I've been going there for over 20 years, and he's still there. He does a lot of trains, a lot of diorama stuff, and he does carry some plastics. Um, I picked this guy up. He had it on sale. Super good price. He said he didn't know why I had been there for so long. It's a 1947 Chevrolet Fleetmaster. You can actually build it in 3 ways: a hot rod, custom, and a stock. I'm probably gonna stick with the custom version of it, simply because that's kind of what I grew up with. I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, Boulevard Nights, cruising every Sunday, and this is what I grew up with. So I'll probably go with something like that. Probably put on some lowrider decals on there. Probably go with a gold alclad paint with some Aztec and decals and stuff to make it look like something that I grew up around. Still sealed. Got a really good deal on this. So looking forward to getting into it. But I got a lot of other stuff going on. Everybody knows the Acme themes, Corvettes, NASCAR. That's a little bit up my alley. I had this guy still have some dust on it. In my storage is 67 Corvette 427 Roadster. This kid here is kind of personal story. One of my paramedic friends, when I was working in Clayton County Fire Department, one Christmas gave me this kit. Unfortunately, several years later, he was found in his home. He had passed away, natural causes. I had already lost touch with him, but every time I think about it, and once they said that one of the themes was going to be a Corvette, I thought about this kit, and I still have it, still sealed. The box is a little bit shabby. It has seen better days. Everything's here. Everything's sealed up. Chrome tree looks good. Tires, rubber, hard rubber. They look really good. This will be fun. This will be fun. You can build it in several ways. Most kits you can. Instruction sheet. You can build it as a convertible. You can build it with the top up or down. And then the decals. You have the red line for your rims. It looks like there's a couple tire burns on there. Like I said, I've had this for quite a while. They've already cracked, so I probably won't be using any of those. I might just take a stab at it and paint any graphics, mask them off, and paint any of the graphics that I can see, from the kit. Or I might just paint it just like the box. But I'll try not to open them up. So this box isn't in the greatest shape, so that way everything stays together. I might just go ahead and paint it just red. Be my Corvette entry that I take to next year's Acme. So what better way to go with a NASCAR theme as the Corvette C5R, the 2001 Daytona, 24 hours and long. This kit is kind of cool. as Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr. both drove one of these renditions of the car. I did start this kit when I got it years ago, and like I said, myself, like many of these other modelers, we'll start a project and then something else catches our eye, and then we jump to it. We jump to something else, and then we forget we have these gems just sitting there until you move, and then you realize, oh man, you got this perfectly good kit that just needs to be built. So with that being said, I actually have another one of these kits in my storage that is completely sealed. So I'll definitely be keeping that up. Many years ago, when I opened up these kits, I would always take the decals out because living in Georgia is very humid, and it would tear up decals. So when I kept the kits in my garage, I would always open them up, take the decals out, and put them in a binder with protective sleeves. And I have that binder that's probably worth hundreds of dollars. I mean, hundreds of dollars in decals, aftermarket decals. I got decals they no longer make in there. So if you guys are looking for anything, you guys want to hit me up. Most of the time, I'll put my my email address on the description below. But if you guys are looking for something, you can't find it, hit me up. I might have it in there. I'm always willing to trade. I'm always looking for other stuff. But this kit is very highly detailed. Revell went way out of their way. Like I said, I did get started on this. I'll probably jump back on it. But like I said, I have so much stuff going on with school and Andrew. Everybody that follows us, everybody knows his story. He's special needs, so he's kind of keeps us busy every day. But anyways, I thought I'd just break this out. They do have the new kit, and I also have the new kit. I believe it's a C7, the C7R. And here it is. I haven't even opened it. It's still sealed up. I might do a side-by-side comparison. I might build them both up, just paint them just straight off the box. If I can figure out a way to open up the hardener from MCW Paints, I might start using some of those paints. Having a tough time. I can't get these guys open to save my life. Never seen anything like it. I've been using straps, but I'm starting to tear everything up. I don't really want to break the bottles, but I might have to use a little bit more elbow grease. Then this guy here, I can't remember where I picked this guy up. This is the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Like I said, it is. I did open it up. Just to look at it. 100 parts. Everything's super nice. It is a Mobius model. I don't think I've ever built a Mobius. I do have some pickups and some Ford pickup trucks from Mobius, but I don't think I've built them. I don't think I've worked on them yet. And then of course, aftermarket decals for the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. This may just be a fun little build that I put together. Get it decked out kind of like cars, just to just to take to a show or two. But that's a few of my stash ads. My decals, I just got these decals from Mike's Decals, over from Mike's Decals. You can find everything there. Super nice power slide decals for the Exxon Days of Thunder car. Richard Petty, number 6 his number 6 car. I think it's a green car. Picked up some carbon fiber for some seats, and actually to get the measurements for my dash for my new Gen 6 cars. But one thing that I did want to bring up to everybody here as of late, everybody knows our good friend Mark Batson, Hobby Dude 007. He recently got injured, and I was just thinking about it. I said, why don't we have a group build? Since it's just off the hip, you guys can tell me. You can email me and let me know. Nothing fancy. Just build what you got. He's a big Dodge Plymouth fan. A big Richard Petty fan. And since I've been working on the Salvino's Chrysler that we just got. I've been thinking about that, and I said, hey, why don't we, we always do group builds for special occasions, holidays, I said, hey, why don't we just do a build, nothing fancy, and then maybe get Mark involved and see if he won't give us a thumbs up and judge him, if we can, coordinate it and, build what you got, not necessarily have to run out and pick up anything fancy, but just build what you got, anything petty. Anything petty would be pretty cool. I know he'd probably get a kick out of it. Believe me, I know I've been busted up before. I've had, accidents and injuries on the job, and it's no fun. It's no fun. I can only imagine what he's going through right now. Maybe it'll cheer him up a little bit, and it'll give him something to look forward to as he heals up. Fortunately for me, I've been busted up, from the waist down, knees, feet, broken bones, busted up knees, and fortunately I still have my hands, so I could still pull myself up to a workbench and work on these things here. But super nice guy, like I said. We met him at Acme this year, but it seems to me like the times that I've been out of the hobby, not necessarily out of the hobby, but just not actively building, I've always been able to pick up a magazine, and it just supercharged me to start building again, and never realizing it, but it's always, I'm a big stock car fan myself. Never really paid attention. I paid attention to the kit. I paid attention to the model, but never imagined that I would actually meet the man behind these builds. 2008, 2007, the detail, the attention to detail that he put into these kits back then, mind-blowing. Many times when I'm going through, great reference, when I'm going through and I'm like, man, how did these lines get, how did these oil lines or cooler lines get routed, and I'll run down to my little library. I'll take out my magazine. I'll thumb through it. I'll thumb through it, and I'll look at his builds. I'll try to emulate what he's been doing, and then I get disappointed because I don't think I could ever be as good as Mr. Batson, but it just without saying. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and if anybody wants to go in and maybe work on some of these anything Richard Petty, run it through the end of January. when in January, most of us, hopefully, most of us will pick up and jump in on Fred and Jeff's stock car build. Now that's going to run through the whole race season, so I'm sure we'll probably do other builds in between there. But I think that'd be a pretty good, pretty good fun way to let Mark Hobby Dude 007 know that we're thinking of him, and that we can't wait for him to get back to giving us these these quality models, that this reference that we can look at and try to model after. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, hopefully I didn't run too long, but definitely something that I think would be fun. Regardless, I'm still going to continue with my with my Richard Petty 71 Chrysler Plymouth. I'll probably plumb up the engine, distributor, maybe some cooler lines, but that's about as detailed as I get. And that's only for conversation piece. When somebody says, "Hey, what's under the hood?" We pop it up and boom, there's a Hemi. Just let me know what you guys think. I think it'd be pretty fun. We can all just put it in there, and since I don't know, but I guess since I brought it up, I guess that would make me the host. When it comes down to the end, and Mr. Batson gives us the thumbs up, and he selects a winner, I'll get some cool stuff from my stash, and I'll send it out to whoever he declares the best kid out there. Like I said, I know I'll be far from the finish line as a leader, but I think it'll be pretty fun, and a really good way to let him know that we're thinking about him. Just let me know what you think, and just take it from there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like I said, I'm gonna keep working on this little by little. I should be wrapped up with this, by the end of January. So I have a couple days coming off and a couple days off from school, so I'll be able to jump into it and both feet and get onto it. In the meanwhile, Mr. Batson, if you're looking at this, feel better, buddy, and just can't wait till you get back.